3/10 left. A 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good! And the Blazers win the series for the first time in 14 years!
It was relief, I know that. You know, it was interesting because Chandler Parsons made a great play right before that, you know, to put them up. And I really don't think if we had gone back to Houston for Game 7, we would have gotten it done. I just think it was so deflating. You know, we were up most of that game. You know, to give it up on a loose ball would have been tough to bounce back from. But, you know, I was sitting next to Paul Allen, and I knew the play we were going to run, and I said, this is going to Dame. As soon as he caught it, I mean, he's so good going to his right shoulder. He has such confidence that, you know, he has no fear of missing a big shot. And as soon as it left his hands, I literally said, that's good, Paul. When it left his hands, it was so pure. And, you know, the building was just so ecstatic and so electric after that. I mean, people stayed for 15 minutes. Damian grabbed the microphone, you know, impromptu yelled Rip City. And, you know, I was so happy for the city of Portland because they've supported the team through highs and lows, and they've had a lot of both. To do it in an environment at home, in a Game 6, at the buzzer, you know, it was incredible for everybody. You know, look, I think it would be a little self-aggrandizing to think that we saw this, you know, to this extent, but we definitely saw the attributes that would lead to a player like this. And, you know, I've said this before, the most impressive part of Damian's workout was actually when we went to dinner. And we were just driving around Portland together, and, you know, I had just kind of arrived, and, you know, he came in, and just the way he carried himself, and I was blessed because the year before, I had Chauncey Billups and Chris Paul on our roster. So my bar for what a great point guard was pretty high. And he really did. He just carried himself so much the way Chauncey did. And he was so confident, and he had this air of leadership that you just can't teach. You know, he just has a command presence. And it carried through dinner. And, you know, when he left the restaurant, we all just looked at each other and said, you know, that's our guy. And if we get him, we're going to hand him the ball day one, and he's going to be our franchise point guard. And, you know, and we followed through on it. You know, we never signed a veteran that year. We basically knew Dame was our guy.